Welcome back to Get to Your Plans.
I'm Mary Ryan.
I'm Kyle Kasabian.
And we are back here in the studio.
We're back again, and we're excited to be here.
We're so happy.
It's a beautiful, overcast summer's afternoon.
Summer's day.
Summer's day.
They're going to say summer's eve.
Summer's Eve is a beautiful summer's eve.
Which is a lady brand.
Which is a lady brand. Mary, how was your week? You have a good week?
I had a busy week, I won't lie. I had like a really busy work week, and it really kind of fried my brain. It just was a lot I had to like make sure. It's just crazy what our brains can do in a beautiful way, but like I also think our brains cancel the plans sometimes without us. We don't really have control of that. Like there's only so much we can put in our brains before our brain like starts to say nope.
Just closing, yeah.
Yeah, like
in and out in a way that isn't like, not that I'm not listening, it's that in order to make space for this, my brain is now pushing something else out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of capacity this week for anything outside of work. So I had fun. Like I did some social stuff, but for the most part, I like really just had to lock in.
Yeah.
How about you?
I had a bit of a lock-in week as well.
Yeah.
Towards like the end of the last like 48 hours got surprisingly
Busy.
like really busy. But it felt good, honestly, because I feel like I had a few days that were like kind of a slog, and I was like, oh no.
And it can be good to lock in because it kind of like it makes the time go by, and
it feels good.
Yeah, and you feel productive.
I felt productive, and then I think when I have too much downtime, then it's like,
Yeah. The
what
alternative.
was I made for?
What was I made
Although
for?
enjoyment, I'm sad again.
Yeah, it's true. We're sick. 'Cause
We're sick.
We're either too busy or we're not busy enough.
And whatever happened to just being?
Can I just be?
Can I just be? Let me live. Let me live. I want your love.
I was gonna. My plan was
you
to
watched
let.
it?
Was to let. No, I haven't. My plan was to let Kyle do that and then like kind of not respond
Oh.
to see if he kept doing it more. Because I really struggle with not responding, but I'm trying to like do more of like the silent approach.
You're trying to give me the silent treatment?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you hate fun?
No.
Do you have a
But I don't want to have fun with you.
I don't want to have fun with you.
No.
Were you ever a kid that like would send herself home? Like when you were like sometimes when
Like I've had too much fun.
No, like when you're a kid and you have like, if you had any conflict with either like a friend or like playing with like cousins or whatever, sometimes, like I think some kids have different approaches. They're like, oh, I'm going to have a bad time, but like I'm a kid,
Yeah.
I don't have autonomy. But some kids know that they have autonomy and they're like,
Totally.
I'm going home. I don't want to be at this sleepover anymore. Mom, come get me. Were you like, which kid?
Oh,
type of
well,
kid were you?
I was scared of sleepovers. Like I fully had a lot of anxiety at night. And so I almost exclusively from like 1st to 4th grade would like call my dad because my dad doesn't sleep, like he's a night owl. So I'd always be like, call my dad. We knew the routine. I'd be like, my dad, my parents, they missed me. I had to go back home. I never would say I was too scared. And all of my friends were
They
like, no.
miss me.
Yeah, that was like my thing. I'd be like, my parents missed me. I couldn't. And my friends were like, bullshit. You were scared. You didn't want to sleep here. So I would cancel my plans to have sleepovers. Like I would totally be in it until like 10 p.m. and I'd be like, gotta go home. I'm scared of your house at night.
That's so fun.
You know like how scary other people's houses were at night?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, yes. I rarely got scared at other people's houses.
Really?
One of my friends had
Oh, they
like a
were
really
so
old
scary.
house that was like, because again, like Massachusetts,
Yeah,
that's
old homes.
old. So like some of the houses were built in like the 1800s.
Yep.
So it was like, you're here in every creek. It feels proper haunted. But most I didn't really feel that scared of. I loved sleeping over people's houses.
I wish I had that. I got that finally I caught the bug in middle school and I was like obsessed with being at my friends' houses all the time and like sleepaway camp. Like that was always so fun. But elementary school, I was petrified.
I was always so jealous. I wanted to go to sleepaway camp so bad. I had this fantasy of
so
that
fun.
and also being away at like a boarding school.
Yeah. I had a friend that went to a boarding school and like it was the kind of boarding school that like legit had a secret society vibe where they they'd like have like initiation and they'd like break into like the dean's office and like like Kristen, like it was like Gossip Girl vibes where it's like rich kids doing crazy shit.
Wow. Yeah.
It was incredible. I was so jealous of her.
Jealous of it, but also I'm very glad that I didn't because I was such a follower.
Yeah,
And
you could have
like,
gotten yourself in some big trouble.
Big trouble. Big trouble because I
Yeah.
was like, and I was like the worst kind of follower too, where it was like I was like an agitator. I was like a heightener. So it'd be like, we'd be doing something and I'd be like, do you know what'd be really funny if we pushed it to a place where it wasn't funny, but was instead actually like a bad idea.
Wow, I didn't know this
that
about
could
you.
get us in trouble. Yeah.
Do you still feel that way?
Like about like how I operate in life now?
Yeah, I don't feel like you're an agitator.
No. That was like a hard lesson I had to learn
Okay.
as a child, but like very much a kid that was like, I was the kid that like took it too far.
Yeah.
But if like I would, and then oftentimes I get in like trouble with like my mom or like, have someone be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like,
I'd be
this
like,
isn't
I don't
fun."
know. I thought it'd be funny, but turns out it wasn't funny. Just really desperate for
Yeah. And which like now is like your improviser, whatever, like yes-anding or like heightening. It's turned into that. But like as a kid, it can get really messy fast.
Oh, yeah.
And also just jumping on the bandwagon of like teasing someone, that also can turn really dark really fast.
Oh, yeah.
I've been really thinking about writing a show about a summer camp just to give me the excuse like,
To go to summer camp.
I got to shoot this in like upstate New York for 3 months on a summer camp set just so that I can be on a summer camp.
Yeah, just so I can have chili every night.
Oh, I love chili with cornbread.
I love chili. I love a cut up hot dog on a plate. A cut up hot dog on the plate.
Well, anyways, you guys.
We have a great show.
We have a friend of the pod on.
Jake Delaney's here. We're gonna gab. We're gonna screech.
We'll say it like it is.
We'll tell it like it is. We're gonna get her.
We're gonna drag her.
We're gonna drag her.
No, we're not.
Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for subscribing and liking all that jazz. We love you.
Bye.
Today's guest is a pal and a confidant, an angel, but no saint. He's an actor, a writer, a comedian, a director. 1 second he's a Coons, then suddenly the Coons is him. You can catch him live every month at the UCB Theater in Los Angeles, but you'll never catch him for the crimes he's accused of. Please welcome the Roxy Heart of sketch comedy, the name on everyone's lips, Jake Delaney.
Wow.
Jake Delaney, welcome to Cancel Your Plans.
That was the best intro you've written so far.
I know. I had to
that
finish
was
strong.
gorgeous.
That was really beautiful.
Well, it's how I feel about you.
The Roxy Heart of
That-
improv. That's like
But it ain't.
Wow. But it ain't. No.
No.
But it ain't. Yeah, wow. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Wow, thank you for having me. Thank you for not canceling your plans on this.
Could you imagine?
Never.
That
For
What
you?
a mean thing.
That would be rude.
If we said we really want you on our pod.
Like, actually, we booked
Actually.
You've been
Shania
bumped.
Twain,
Yeah.
so
You've
Okay, but
bumps.
you would understand.
I would
that.
understand and I wouldn't be mad about that.
If we got Shania here, you would totally get it. You'd be like,
I would be like, sure, get
Yeah.
me on next season.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the list of people that I would be okay personally with me being bumped for is long.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
times it's almost like, listen, we got Shania. I'd be like, sure.
Yeah.
We got Bam Margera. I'd be like, sure.
Got Bam
Bam
Margera.
Margera?
The list, as I said, the list is long because he's crazy. He might say whatever. So, for those who don't know, Jake is a really good friend of the two of us. It's a long time coming. So it's very strange to have a conversation with you
Yeah.
with a microphone.
Uh-huh.
It's so funny because we've had friends on the podcast before, but I feel like the closer I am to people coming on,
The weirder it
the
is.
more I'm like, what is this here?
Yeah.
Who is this person?
and
I'm
you
turning
also have
into?
the social code of being like, do we tell that story? And you kind of look in each other's eyes like, maybe it's not the best thing to talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. Okay.
You very much are the keeper of the keys. You know where the bodies are buried.
I know where the bodies are buried. I buried them.
I
No,
do feel like people trust you as like a confidant, so you probably
Yeah.
do know a lot of secrets.
I do. And I am a good keeper of secrets, but I also do have some loose lips.
She loves the gossip.
I do love,
too.
I love the gossip.
Me
Let's be
too.
honest about it, you know.
But it's never to the detriment
no.
of like
No.
it's never like, I'm gonna tear down this structure with my words.
No.
It's always like, you want to know something a little fun?
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
someone who can tell the difference between the two is an asset.
100%.
Well,
That's an asset.
well, all right.
And what an asset you are.
Thank you.
So this show is called Cancel Your Plans. It's about socializing and how we relate to it. And you are, I would describe to be a social butterfly.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Have you always been like that?
Yeah, I have. It's funny because I was like, cancel your plans. I
You
don't
don't
really
cancel.
cancel. No, I only cancel when I double book or triple book.
Which, how often does that happen?
Well, I've gotten better with the calendar.
She'll
I've
actively
started
leave
using it.
things.
Yes.
to
I'll-
go to
and
get
then-
to the next thing.
Yes, I
Yeah.
will stack a bunch of plans in one night and be like, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
You're a second location girl.
I'm a second location girly. I'm always trying to fit it in, you know.
Can you be fully present at each thing when you're doing that, or no?
It
I just
depends.
know for me, I do tend to double book, but I'm not present at either event because I'm so worried.
You're worried about the next thing?
Yeah.
It depends. If it's like people I'm like super comfortable with
Yeah.
or whatever, then I'm
You can
like
drop in.
Yeah. But if it's like I'm having plans with Kyle and then I'm having plans with Shania Twain after, I'm gonna be maybe anxious about the Shania, Twain. I'm
Twain.
like glass.
That's the
eyes.
Jake
Yes.
Delaney special. Is one of my favorite things you do is we'll be out and you'll be have double booked to go to a thing that you then decide that you don't really want to go to, and you're like, oh, I'm so anxious, I don't really want to go to this
Yeah.
thing. And we're
Yeah.
like, well then don't. And you're like, but I can't.
Yeah.
I must go.
And then I hem and I
And
haw.
then you go and you have a great time.
Yeah, usually.
But it's such a fun dance that I will only put up with you because you're so
Wow.
I think that you're so present in the moment too of being like, I'm making this decision and you're making it with me. Like I feel like
You're
you
bringing
let me
them
into your
in with
process.
you.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
You're easy to connect to.
Oh, thank you.
I don't feel that way at all.
You see the
I find
stone wall
you
up here.
so difficult
Yeah.
to relate
You're-
to
yeah.
talk to.
It's people find that sometimes, you know. It takes a shark like Kyle to really
a shark.
perceive
yeah.
and connect here. You know?
Do you feel guilt from canceling, or do you just genuinely want to try to do everything social? It's fun to you, or do you genuinely feel guilt? Is that why you
Yeah.
don't cancel?
It's a combination.
Okay.
A lot of it is guilt,
Yeah.
you know. Because I'll be like, yes, you know, I'm always
sounds
that girl that's like,
fun.
let's do something, all right. And then it's
Yeah.
like, once it's on the books, and I'll be like, yeah. And then if I don't actually want to do it,
Yeah.
then I'm like, well, I just have to do it now, and I feel guilty. But
Yeah,
sometimes
it's
it's
true.
like I genuinely, you know, I love going out, I love twirling, I love hanging
Twirling,
out. And
yeah.
so I genuinely, the answer is both.
Yeah, which I think is
I
so
genuinely
true.
wanna yeah, but it depends. Certain people,
Yeah.
certain plans, I'm like, I'm doing this out of guilt.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I do think performers have this natural, like, well, if we say no to one thing, they'll stop knocking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
And
fucking-
you never know.
And that just, like, that applies to everything.
Yeah.
You say no to one, like, weird commercial, you're never going to get a commercial ever again.
That's showbiz, kid.
But it's
yeah,
just-
and that's
It's just not
showbiz.
true, though, ultimately.
It's not.
But it feels so true.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I overextend myself and I'm like, girl, you are canceling plans on yourself. I make plans for myself to be like, I'm staying in tonight
Yeah.
and I am going to watch this movie I've been wanting to watch and I'm going to be snuggling with my cat. And then someone hits me up and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. And then I'm like, girl, you're betraying yourself.
It's so
Look in
true.
the mirror, you know, yeah.
You look in the mirror as you're getting ready.
Yeah,
you're
and I'm like, oh,
betraying
God.
yourself.
I'm powdering the face.
I look
powdering
so
the nose.
fucking good. I can't stop.
That's it. That's
Do you
it.
live alone?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Me and my cat, Binks.
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 Is Binks,
Yeah.
Binks a black cat?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She is. She, you know, she's not a male cat, as is
Duh.
Binks in the movie.
Yeah.
But her full name is Thackeraya Binks. Wow. So I did put a little feminine spin on it when I
That's
found out.
beautiful.
When I got her, I didn't know. She just showed up on my doorstep 2 weeks before Halloween and COVID.
Oh,
And
that's so sweet.
Yeah, I took her in. I didn't know if she was a girl or a boy, and I was like, "But this is Binks.
This is my
This
Binks.
is Binks, and we're gonna make it work
Thackeraya.
regardless of gender." Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she of actual relation to the other cat, Garage P. Henson, that you found in the garage? Or
So
is she like a
this-
child, or was she just there?
I think that maybe Garaji P. Henson was like her aunt or something. I don't really know.
Got it.
Her actual mom, her name was Boyfriend.
Okay.
And we were feeding, but so I was living with Paige. Yeah, we were like just like putting food out for
Boyfriend?
Well, first there was Garagi.
Okay.
P. Henson that we were like obsessed with and would like invite into our apartment, which is like a little like
please.
But whatever. I was like, we love her. She's so sweet. And then she would like spend the night sometimes.
Aww.
And then she just disappeared one day.
Oh, well, that's
And
sad.
I was like, I don't know what happened. I'm hoping that she got scooped up and someone
like adopted
her.
Yeah.
But then boyfriend came along,
Okay.
a little more shy, but we would put food out for boyfriend, thinking it was a boy. And then
naturally.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden she disappeared for a while and we're like, and then came back with Binks. Tiny, tiny little baby.
So
but then like
did
abandoned her.
She must have had Binks then. That's her
She
child.
had Binks, that's her
okay,
child.
yeah.
She brought her to us because we had the food out and she was
It said, take her.
she said take her.
Wait,
she literally
brought
left her.
baby Binks to
Yes.
you?
To the doorstep. And then she like left her and it's like one of those like apartments where it's like an open concept. We're on the second story.
Mm-hmm.
So like she had fallen off of the balcony. And then the neighbor knocked on the door. Was like, "Oh my God, Binks."
Boyfriend fell?
No, Binks, little baby teeny baba.
Oh
Yeah,
Teeny
This
ba
little-
ba ba.
teeny ba ba, this big. And we're like, "Oh my God!" And then the neighbor was like, "I already have 7 cats. You have to take her." And I was like,
Your
"Huh?"
neighbor has 7 cats in that
Alarming.
apartment?
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. And
I don't
so
even
we're
like 7 cats in a home. Like
It's
a
a
big
little
home.
like, what's going on in there?
Yeah.
I was a little
Dark side.
scared.
You were like, okay, didn't know that.
Yeah, didn't know that.
And
So-
but Binks survived the fall?
She survived the fall. She actually had another fall. So we went down to get her. She ran away from us. And then there was like this like sort of like cement wall thing that she climbed up. I got on a ladder to grab her. She jumped out of my hands.
Oh, did you yell?
Yeah.
Stunt
I was
queen.
like, oh
She's a
my
stunt
God.
queen.
And then sprinted back because she just like didn't want to be caught. She was scared of us. And then scooped her up in a blanket. And the neighbor was like, take her. And then we were like, okay. And then I had all this guilt, circling back to guilt,
Yeah.
about like, am I taking her from boyfriend, from her mother? And then I called the Humane Society and they're like, it's better to take her off the street. It's
Yeah.
like really risky out there. So
It's really risky out there in the
it's
streets.
tough out there. They're like, but you should get all the siblings because there were siblings. But I was like,
I'm obsessed with all these people around you being like, you gotta take these cats. And you-
everyone advising me. I was like, what's going on? But I was like, I can't.
Where were the
that.
siblings?
They were also by the
In-
dumpster
Oh.
in the back.
We
You
have a
said just her. You said who do you know here?
I said, I can handle a cat. I can't handle.
Totally. We
Yeah.
have a friend who, our friend Lucy, adopted a cat off the street, and then that cat got preg, like within a month or two. Like Lucy didn't even have time to spay her or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the cat just had 4 kittens. But she's gotten homes for them. But like
Yeah.
Lucy had to fully like have a kitten factory for 2 months because they have to
kitten
breastfeed for 2
factory.
months or maybe 2 months. I think it's 2 months, 8 weeks. They have to breastfeed.
Yeah.
So she just had all these kittens running over her house, but they were so cute.
So cute, but also overwhelming.
Too much responsibility.
Too much responsibility.
don't
It's
like it.
a lot even to have one cat.
To have one, and I've fully
Yeah.
automated my cats. Things,
Yes.
and I'm like, this is too much.
I know you've been inspiring me because you're like, you need to get an automatic feeder.
It's great.
Oh yeah, you just
do
set a
that.
timer, right? And it
Yeah.
feeds them.
But
Do you
also,
have-
it's a
do you
pain in the
have
ass.
cats?
I'm not a cat person. These kittens in my life from Lucy have
Yeah.
actually really softened my cat heart a little,
Yeah.
and I even thought about adopting one.
Oh my God.
But I'm not. I work in an office right now, and I'm gone 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
So I was like, I really can't have a kitten right now.
Yeah.
It
But the
wouldn't-
cats are like okay with that. They're like, whatever.
But
I'm
the
chilling.
kittens aren't, right?
Kittens are. I guess you need to take care of the kittens. Yeah.
I can't let you get a cat. I can't let you get a cat. You're already in
I'm
the
already a
danger zone.
homebody.
The danger zone of never leaving your home.
I would use the cat fully as an excuse.
Yeah.
You are one cat away from full Miss Havisham.
It is actually
It
really
is.
true. But I
It is
don't.
cra- like Mary's been like, hey, listen, we gotta get me out there. We got
Yeah.
we gotta get me out there.
We're gonna get
'Cause
you out.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you out there.
I gotta find
If
it.
you have both
Oh,
a
man.
Nintendo Switch and a cat at home, we're not getting you out the house.
Yeah, it's true.
It's she's a comfortable girl.
I'm just
so when
very
you are stuck at home, not stuck at home by choice at home,
Yeah.
you're like, you know what? I'm not canceling my plans on me. What does that look
What
like?
is-
But
yeah.
beyond like watching a movie with your cat, like what recharges?
Watching a movie with your cat.
What recharges me? You
Yeah.
know, I honestly like I'm a girl who loves to make playlists, and I love to like listen to music.
I think you
and
should like make cookies. And
Yeah,
you said playlists.
no,
I
playlists.
love to bake, which by the way, I have your pie tin at my house still.
Oh, really? I
Jake
need
made
to
a
get
really
that.
good key lime pie.
Key lime pie.
Excuse
I
me?
recently learned it's actually so easy.
Yeah,
Made it, brought
they're
it to the
not
house
that
in
hard.
December. I still have the plate.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll get that to you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you make playlists at home.
I listen to music.
Okay.
I chill out. I'll watch a movie. I make dinner. Make it nice.
Do you like to cook?
Yeah, I do HelloFresh, so
Oh,
I get the
sure.
meals delivered. I hate having to figure out what I'm gonna cook. I like getting a menu and
I
saying,
agree.
"Here's the ingredients." I don't want to go to a grocery store and be like,
It-
I'm overwhelmed. I
No,
walk in
same.
there and I'm like,
Same.
"There's a million options."
Uh-huh.
I like most
drown
of
in
the
it.
stuff here.
Yeah.
I'm drowning. I can't. I get out.
Totally.
Okay.
Me
Yeah.
too. I'm the same way.
And if I go when I'm hungry, then I'm like, I'm
it's-
getting the cookies. I'm getting the
Chips, and I'm opening them as I walk.
Yes, and I'm getting the macaroni and cheese balls, and it's like I'm not actually being methodical about like I should get these proteins and this. I will go. I can't do it.
So you know what you like,
I know
but you
it.
want someone to sort
Tell
of
me.
steer the ship. So
Yeah.
does that apply to when you like go out? When you're like, I know what I'm in the mood for, but I don't want to be responsible for planning the evening. Does that? Do you relate to that, or are you like, we're doing this?
You know, there's certain nights where I'm like, this is my mission for the night. You know, say Abracadabra just came out. I'm like, I need to go.
Yes. I think I
To a
saw
place.
footage of you talking
Yes.
about the album before it started playing. I
Oh.
think Kyle posted that.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah, when we were listening at your place.
You were about to, it was a listening party.
I had a listening party. Yeah,
You,
like
I know this just from knowing you, but also like even just like cursory, you are someone I feel like who really likes a theme.
yes,
Who loves
Love
like
a
when in
theme.
Rome kind of thing. Like, oh, it's it's pie day, let's eat pie.
Yes.
Like I love that.
Yeah.
I love people like that because
Yeah.
I feel that a little bit too. Like,
Yeah.
why not dress up? It's Halloween, or why
Right.
not do this? It's this fun
Yes.
event. Yeah.
Yeah, I love dressing up for things, and I also love like doing things celebrating.
Yeah.
Whatever
According to the
holiday is
thing,
or whatever the
yeah.
theme is. Something's coming out. I want to go. Do it,
Yeah,
celebrate
that's what
it.
makes
Yeah.
life fucking fun.
Yeah.
But some people really don't like that.
Really? I'm like,
Yeah.
why?
So people don't like an occasion, or maybe like the
You're like-
the prevalence of an occasion. I think sometimes people get like, at least I relate to that. If there's too many things in the span of it, I sort of start to be like, well, now nothing feels. If everything's special, nothing feels special.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which is why I get kind of bogged down when it comes to like.
Yes.
Someone's throwing like a bunch of like theme parties or house
Oh,
parties. I'm
yeah.
like, I've been
That's
to this
true.
party 4 times now. Like,
Yeah.
all we've done is change the decorations. We got to figure it
Right.
out.
Totally.
Gotta figure this out. Mhm.
But I love.
I think
love a
I
theme.
met the two of you when I first moved here at that party that my friend had in the hills or in the valley.
the high school party.
The high school party
Remember
where
that?
we were like
Oh, my
different high school
God,
stereotypes, and I think
yes.
you guys came as like emo or like goth or something.
It was like
I really
yeah.
you were wearing
we?
eyeliner,
It was us and like Nick Wagoner and like Sam Nolman, Tommy
Yeah.
Bow.
and you all were like in black and
God.
like chokers, and it
Yeah.
was like
we didn't have eyeliner, so we used Sharpie.
I remember it was one of those
We
things.
used Sharpie.
Like, I think it was one of those things where we were like, we're going, there's a theme, but we
found
didn't
out
really
last minute.
plan for it.
So it was
we
like
were
last-
like, what can we do
We with
within?
Connor.
Yeah.
But you guys all came in with a splash because you were all kind of the same clique. You were like the
Yes.
goth or emo clique.
Yeah.
And it worked well because there were like 6 of you.
Yeah.
And you all came at once, and it was very fun.
And we
I
were like
love
the,
that.
the car full of already drunk gay men.
Yes.
you also
specifically.
were so refreshing to have because the party was mostly straight men and straight women.
And we're like, we're turning this
So
up.
you guys came and you were like, it's our house now.
Yes.
yeah.
I love stomping in with a group of gays.
Yeah.
Anywhere. That is
feels-
my MO.
Yeah.
To build an army of fun gay men around me that I can strut into an event with.
That's for sure. And I remember everyone being like, who are these guys?
Yeah.
And people wanted to like
Yeah.
get to know you guys. And everyone was like, who are
Yeah.
these men?
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun. You
I
it
love
was a real
that
shake
feeling,
up.
but
Yeah.
also at the same time, I'm always. You remember those videos of like these like gay men of gay men of like a certain age that are wearing all black and they're walking like together
Yes.
and they're like we're like a coven we're serving, but it's like
I
it's a
know.
little like All right,
Like,
girl.
I know.
I'm always a little afraid that that's what I'm delivering when I walk up, because in my mind we're the Sanderson sisters.
Yes.
But in reality, I might just be.
Yeah.
In Palm Springs, I feel like I'll walk down the street and they'll be that.
They'll be strutting.
They'll be strutting, and I can't. I have to go around. I can't literally go through. So I have
You'll
to
get
like
run
move.
over.
No, I
If
will.
you don't move, they will run you over.
I was so, I remember enamored by you because at that party, I think you mentioned the gay book club you were in.
Yes.
And I made it my mission to be in the gay book club.
Yeah.
And then I finally got invited to it, and then I like couldn't make it. And I was like, I just fumbled the ball so hard.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what, that book club is still going. No longer really gay. It's like kind of transformed into just like a book club.
Okay.
But I cancel plans on that a lot because I don't end up reading the book. And it used to be my shtick that I would come to these meetings and be like, I would pretend that I read it, and I would just say things that were on the cover about, like, I would read the review of it, but after a while of doing that, it got old.
It got old.
Or actually, it was like about, certain people were like, I'm not about this anymore. And I was like, I have to bow out. And now I only come when I've read the book.
Were your friends like, don't disrespect us any longer?
Yeah, well, Sam specifically was like, "That's I'm done with that." And he was like, "Well, I feel like the girls were always like, ah, I love it," and he was like, "No, stop," and I was like, "All right, okay."
Something has happened. Food is not in a fun little pouch anymore.
Yeah, boo.
Boo! What happened to Dunkin' stuff? Whatever happened to fun? Nobody has any fun anymore. Well, let me tell you something, sister. Fun is back, and it's in the form of a pouch of soft serve ice cream. That's right, baby. It's CVT ice cream. It comes in 2 different flavors.
Vanilla and chocolate.
And they taste just as good as the CVT ice cream you get from their vintage trucks. Go to cvtsoftserve.com to find a store near you.
Certain things I remember so clearly.
Yeah.
Like certain childhood memories, it's like I can remember every detail of the room and the moment and everything. And then it's like important facts about people's lives, birthdays specifically. I forget everybody's
too,
birthdays.
I'm
really bad.
Life-changing now that I've, like, truly,
Yeah.
now it's such a...
Yeah.
As soon as someone even mentions their birthday or there's any type of thing, I immediately put it in my calendar.
That's so
Or even
smart.
their contact info. so that
Totally.
I'm like,
Their contact info. No, I'm
forget.
really bad with birthdays, and it sucks because I
Yeah.
love my friends and I love the people around me, and it feels like I don't care. But it's like, no, my brain just cannot save birthdays.
Yeah.
Like it's something about
Unless
the
it's like
dates.
very close to a holiday.
Yes,
you
Kyle's
know.
birthday's like that.
Well,
Yeah.
Jake owns Halloween.
I'm the day after Halloween, November 1st.
So midnight on Halloween, we're celebrating.
Because that could
Yes.
I love that you've made it positive. Because that could
Oh, I love
November
it.
1st can be a dark day because everyone's hungover.
No, I'm
But you're like, I'm
obsessed.
celebrating at midnight.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I just am like Halloween. I mean, my birthday's November 1st, but I usually celebrate on Halloween.
Yeah.
And just make it a big event, whatever it is.
And you
know.
like to dress up and
I
do the whole thing.
love Halloween.
So that's perfect.
I love costume. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite costume that you've ever had?
Oh my God.
You have some really good ones.
I
Yeah.
have had some really good
I've
ones.
seen
Or did you have like any as like a child? I feel like it's the distinction of like the choices you make as an adult
Yes.
are like very different from like what was approved as a child. Did you have any as a child where you were like, oh, I'm really letting them have it this year?
Oh my God. You know, at the time I thought it was really a serve. I was Darth Maul.
That is a
Oh,
serve.
Darth Maul was huge
Yes.
when we were like 9 years
Yeah.
old.
And
The full
I-
like red.
Also,
right?
it's kind of
Yes.
like cool guy, but it's also
Yeah.
witchy because he's
It's
wearing
scary.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I felt really cool when I did. Oh wait, no. Okay, the best was I was Harry Potter when I was like around like 11 or 12, like around Harry's age, and so But it was before the movies, so I like was doing the. I
You had
did
read the
what the book
books.
cover was. You know, I like
In the middle of
red
the forehead.
in the middle of the forehead, and I remember it was like red lipstick, but then my mom put like glitter on it. My mom would always help me with my costumes. And we got the glasses and put the tape on it, and like
That's so cute.
yeah, and that's like one of certain like childhood pictures that like stick in your mind. That's
Yeah.
like one of them.
That you
That
like
I
your
always-
parents have framed in their
Yes.
house.
It's a picture that they hold up at Drag Race, and they're like, now, if you were to say
Yes.
anything
And
to
I'm like,
8-year-old Jake,
Yeah.
I would say, a lot of people are going to come for you.
Also, my grandmother, who was not politically correct, but was a hoot and a half, she dressed me up like John Benet Ramsey because we were the same age, and she thought it was hilarious.
Oh, I love that.
She
I
fully
honestly
did
love that.
like the John Benet where
Yes.
her hair was like up
Yeah.
and poofed
That
out and
is
red lips and
incredible.
blue eye. My grandma fully dressed me up like her and was like, we were at the grocery store and my granddaughter's John Benet Ramsey.
Do you have pictures of it?
I'm obsessed.
You know, I think my mother was furious when she picked me up that day because I used to like get babysat by my grandma all the time, and we would do fun shit like that. Where she'd
Yeah.
be like, "Today you're John Benet Ramsey,"
Oh my god.
and my mother was just like, "Oh, like I don't think my mom wanted anything to do with it because she was. This
She
was when
was
she
like,
was
"This is problematic."
actively just discovered like." Her like this was when the body wasn't even cold yet, and my grandmother was doing this.
Don't people think that Katy Perry is actually John Benet Ramsey?
Yes. Yes.
And then now
I
knowing,
love that
knowing what we
case.
know now about how Katy Perry is and what she's doing now.
It could be.
She's acting out of trauma.
Because the
She's acting
context
out
of
of
that
trauma.
possibly being John Benet Ramsey who went out into space is so funny.
No. But they still to this day don't know who did it. It's been like 30 years.
Why do I not know anything about this?
I'm shocked. That's like
I
the
feel
most
kind
famous
of
one.
It's like obviously I know about John Benet Ramsey. I know the looks.
You
I'm
knew
familiar with the
exactly.
looks.
You know her
I've
iconic
seen-
looks.
I know her iconic looks.
She served a
I know
look.
how she served.
Anyways,
That's
we've really
funny that
but yeah,
you-
my grandmother
yeah.
dressed me up. I
you have
wish I had a
any-
photo. That would be so funny.
Do you have any pop star conspiracies that you subscribe to?
Pop star conspiracies. I mean, there's a lot of Britney conspiracy. Well, there was a lot of Britney conspiracy. I was on the forefront of the Free Britney movement, which now I'm like, what's going on? But I knew something was afoot
Yeah.
before everything
You s-
came out, and I was one of the people that was like, this is crazy. This is not right. And
Like the people
every-
online,
so-
did you join like the forums? and
Well, to be
stuff?
like, were
Yeah.
you seeing messages in the videos at all? Were you like someone who's like,
I was
she's
never doing
something.
that.
She's
There's
communicating.
conspiracies now that she's like a clone of herself, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
that she had been killed and now
No, she just was
Yeah.
on lithium for many years.
Yeah, she's
leave
just
her alone.
like been through it and is now expressing herself in this way, and she's. I think it's hard for people to grapple with that, like the person that they.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I am the biggest Britney fan. I love her so much, and I think people have trouble being like the girl that was like performing "I'm a Slave for You" on the VMAs.
who looked
is,
so aspirational, like
and
art.
was so fierce and with it, and is now sort of like twirling with knives in the kitchen. But I'm like, that is the same
and
girl.
it's just sad because she is losing grip in front of everyone.
Yes.
As is her right.
Totally.
It's her right,
It's just
yeah.
hard. Yeah, it's just hard though. And it is
Yeah.
hard. You're right. Like the conservatory of it all. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's a really tricky situation
is.
because I feel like she is traumatized by the help she got, so she won't seek help now.
Yeah, that's really well said.
Yeah. I've
You-
thought about this a lot.
Yeah.
I've spent a lot of time. I spend a lot of time thinking about Britney.
You famously had your web series start the same way as Crossroads,
Yes,
right?
I did.
You were like
yes.
dancing as
Yeah, I
Britney?
was dancing.
You-
in
yeah,
the,
with the
I was
cereal?
It
Available
was an
on
ode.
Reverie. It's just streaming on Reverie
Yes,
now.
streaming on Reverie. Go watch it.
Oh,
The
fuck
filth?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's such an iconic
was
scene where
the-
she's like dancing in her underwear,
Yep.
eating cereal.
That was the reference.
It's so wild to see some of her contemporaries right now. Specifically, there was this new photo shoot of Christina where I went, whoa, she looks 15.
She does. Her face
Yes.
is pulled back. So
Oh my gosh.
And it was like shocking.
Yeah.
And I went, the technology has arrived.
It's
I'm going to look
crazy.
15 forever.
Yeah, literally,
yeah.
it's nuts. She looks incredible.
It's
in a like alarming way. a little
Yeah,
bit.
no, exactly.
Alarmingly so. Do you remember a few years ago when she
Yeah.
performed at Pride and she had that like that exoskeleton
Yeah.
and the huge neon dildo.
Yeah.
That was wild.
That was nuts. She
She
was
cracks
lost.
me
How big was
She
Yeah.
cracks me
the
up.
neon dildo?
It was just like huge.
Like
it
pocket
just,
size?
It's just
Oh, it was
classic
big.
Christina being like, I don't know,
big.
how about this?
It was like
Like, it's
giant.
so-
Yeah. Yeah. No,
She just
she's-
throws shit at the wall, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, she goes for it.
She goes for it.
Hey, you know, she's doing that. She's never been one for subtlety. Let's
No.
say that. And I've admired that about her through the years. That hair that she had during the Lady Marmalade time.
Where it was braided.
Bigger than her.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
different like reds
Braids
in there,
and
braids.
pink and-
I loved it. I
Yeah.
was like, what is going on up there? I'm
I think
obsessed.
we're due for. So the last time we had a meeting of the minds about this, me, Jake, and Chad Westbrook will convene. We like to convene about once a year, and we really get down to brass tacks, and we just kind of talk about everything under the sun.
Like pop culture or
Pop
just life?
culturally,
Your
yeah.
lives?
Maybe
Yeah, both.
allegedly, maybe under the influence of some type of psychedelic. Who's to say?
Sure,
But
sure.
we'll really get into it. And a few years ago, we talked about who we would want to do Lady Marmalade today. Like who would be
Right.
assembled if we were like
Right.
if we were the marketing people behind it.
Oh.
And I think our choices a few years ago would be crazy now. And I'm excited next time we do it. To
Yeah.
really get
It's a
into it.
really fun game.
Yeah.
I feel like we've had such a pop renaissance.
Oh,
the last,
yeah.
So it's kind of like,
It would be
like
different now.
Chapel,
It's kind of clear
Olivia,
now. I think
Chapel,
Chapel,
Olivia,
Sabrina,
Olivia.
But
I
if
would
it's
do
like
it.
if we're
Yeah.
we were trying to replicate. So we did like two versions. We
Oh,
did one where
I
it was
see.
like this is just like the Avengers of pop right now, and then
Yeah.
there was one where we're like, who's the Maya, who's the Pink, who's the Christina, and
Who's the Missy?
who's the Missy.
Yeah.
And we had trouble finding the Christina because we were like, who is the big belter right
No
now?
one's wailing. It would be Chapel. Or,
It'd be Chapel
Yeah,
now.
Chapel.
But even her, I mean, no one.
Do you know who'd be Missy
wails
Elliott
like
now?
her.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah, correct.
Billie Eilish.
Correct.
And she'd be wearing
Billie
the
Eilish.
same outfit.
Yeah.
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 So we have a game called Bail or Nail that I think you're going to be really good at.
Okay, great.
Even though you might
Yeah.
say you will go to everything because you just love things.
Well, we'll see.
But yeah, so bail, you don't go. Nail, you go. And
Okay.
we can go fast or slow or whatever.
Okay.
We'll go at your
okay.
pace.
All right.
Okay. A skiing trip.
I'm gonna nail it. I'm gonna go.
Can you ski?
Yeah, I can ski.
Cool.
I love it. But those are like hard to plan. I feel like it's like
It is hard and it's expensive.
yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah.
The rentals, the ticket.
Yeah. The ticket. Yeah. Don't you
Yeah.
have to like buy a ski pass?
Yes. And those are really expensive.
Too much.
So it's a lot. I feel like I've never actually
Successfully
like I've done it with my family, but
Yes, yes.
never with friends.
Yeah.
Oh, once.
Oh.
I did once.
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, your friends who went on a ski trip are listening like,
Like, huh?
huh?
I
What do you
was
mean?
there.
That, did that mean nothing to you?
No, it did. It meant everything. Colton and Adrian, I loved it.
An escape room.
I'll nail it. I'll go.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't go. I haven't
don't.
historically.
I don't.
I've like gone to one with my family randomly.
Were you good at it?
Pre-divorced my parents. Was I good at it?
That's a fun escape room. Your two divorced parents.
Yes.
Trying to get out of a room.
Yeah, let's see what we do with that. Yeah. Am I good at it? I'm good at making it fun. You know,
Yeah.
That's always been my thing. Like with sports,
Make it fun.
Let's make it fun.
Totally.
I'm not good at it, but let's make it fun.
I remember
know.
when I played field hockey, all the girls were like sobbing in the bus on the way home because we like didn't win, and I was like, "Why is everyone crying?
Yeah.
We got a good hang in, and now we're on the bus.
Yeah.
Like we should be
Yeah.
singing songs.
Yeah, come
Power through.
on.
It was
exactly.
the social aspect.
Yeah.
This past fall, I participated in the LA Haunted Hayride has like spooky mazes, and I like them, but I don't really like people jumping out at me, and like that kind of frightens me. And I did something that I didn't realize until after the fact was very sort of it felt like I was channeling you a bit, and like I went, I'm gonna drop in order for me to have fun with this and not be so scared. I'm gonna get into character. So
Yeah.
as I was going through the mazes, I was running and going, ah! and like pretending to fall down, and it made it so much more fun.
That's
Yes.
I was able to just really be there, and I could tell that the people doing the maze loved it.
Yeah.
They weren't
And I think
annoyed
this
by
year,
you?
Maybe they were, but I think this year I kind of want to go like in drag as like
Oh.
big titty bimbo, like big
Final
blonde
girl
final
or
girl.
like the first killed.
I want to
The
get a group
first
of
kill.
final girls.
First killed is even more fun, honestly.
I want to get a group of final girls to go to the
Oh,
Lemonade
I
and
would
go,
so do that.
no, and
Yeah.
fall and go through the mazes.
The actors and the fucking special effects makeup is so good where we live because that's what this industry like does. Like if you go to like a Wisconsin haunted house, you're not gonna
I don't know, man.
No.
They'll fucking throw down. They'll
That's
grab
true.
ya.
They
When
have like real
I-
chainsaws.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. The first haunted house I went to was in Oklahoma. And it was like in Oklahoma, I'm from Oklahoma City, and like Bricktown was like the downtown area. And it was in this like old abandoned warehouse. And it was, I mean, maybe it was because I was so young, but I
don't
was
know.
scared shitless. I was freaked the fuck out. I
An
thought I was gonna
abandoned
get-
warehouse? Think about that.
Yeah.
That's so fucking scary.
It was really scary.
Who were who were the characters? Were they like
The one I remember the most was the chainsaw guy, and I thought he was
always
gonna
a chainsaw
at the
guy,
end.
yeah.
And I remember like pure adrenaline taking over, and
Yeah.
I was like, move, like pushing people out of the way, like I gotta get out of here. I literally was like, I'm gonna die. So
move?
I was like, ow. Yeah, it was not good. I don't like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
But now I love it.
okay. Wait, Bail or Nail, scary haunted house.
Nail. Nail.
Sorry.
Nail. I love it. Nail. I love it. I love
Even like
haunted
really,
houses.
really scary.
Oh, the ones where you have to sign a waiver.
No, I don't like those.
That's
When they,
I'm gonna
like,
bail on
vacuum
that.
seal you.
Would
Yeah,
you
I
do
can't
that?
do that. No, I don't think I
Good.
could do that.
I think
For
people
what?
for people who want to do that are chasing something and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Stressed out enough every day of the goddamn week. Why would I pay money
I know.
for someone to
To waterboard
start
you.
physically
I don't want
harming
that.
me?
There is one thing that I heard of in LA that happens where it's like, I think it's like a horror camp out or something, and it's like an
No.
overnight thing,
No.
and it's like designed to be like,
There's a
oh, it's
killer
like
in the
all
camp.
like rosy in the beginning, and then they come out and like, yeah. And I was like, I would do that. Like that
I've
seems
never
like
heard of
more
that.
fun
Survive the
adventure.
night in like the fucking.
Yes.
Oh,
I would do
no.
that. I
That
don't
could
wanna
actually be really
Yeah.
fun if it's like a murder mystery where like you kind of get tagged out
Yeah.
and then there's only one person
and you're like
at the
in the
end.
movie. you
Yeah,
know? Like,
that
that's
actually-
fun.
that's
It's
cool.
immersive. I like that.
Immersive.
Yeah.
I could probably
I
survive
just don't
that.
like the torture ones.
As like big
No.
titty blonde.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Yes.
Again, it's another thing that
That would be the perfect thing to do.
power
Yeah.
through being like, oh no,
Yeah.
is
That's funny.
the only thing that I can do.
Yeah,
Because
because it's
otherwise,
like we're in it together.
Okay, so another Bail or Nail, an interactive theater experience like Sleep No More.
Nail. Oh, I love Sleep No More. I love it. I love interactive theater stuff. That's so fun.
I have to be in the right
You don't
mood.
like it.
I have to
You're
be in
like,
the right
don't
mood.
touch me.
It's just so hard because most of the ones I go to are like to support a friend and it's like lower
Uh-huh.
budget.
See, I've never been to like a low budget one. I've only been to
They can be
Sleep No
tough.
More. I went to
Yeah,
Sleep No More.
More
and
was
that
like so cool and professional. But like I went to one that was like a prom and you would like go in and they were like everyone had name tags and like be like dance with me, Bobby. And
See, I've always dreamed of putting one of those on, of
think you
creating one of those.
could.
Yeah, absolutely could.
But
I
yeah.
feel like that's so in your wheelhouse and I don't
Yeah.
know why you're not doing it.
Yeah.
I
tomorrow.
should.
Do you know what I think you would
Maybe.
kill at though too? Like not necessarily as like immersive as that. I would love to see you do specifically like a murder mystery dinner theater where you come in and you're the detective and you're like,
Yes.
everyone, listen up.
Listen up, all.
You
I think
do.
it was
been a
My
murder.
family did that this Christmas for my dad's gift.
Oh,
He really
that's
wanted
so
to do a
fun.
murder, and my brother, who like did not want to participate at all, got the Australian character,
There's
and
an
he had to
Australian
be in
thing.
an Australian. There, we all had different characters.
Yeah.
Most of us we were just like these, like the rich widow, but my brother was like the Australian, and
I'm obsessed with that. Like the rich widow, like the I don't know all
Colonel
of the
Mustard.
The gardener,
Mustard,
the gardener, the
and then
rich
just
widow.
the Australian.
Literally, that was
That's
his
just an
character. And my
accent,
brother was
yeah.
like, hello, mates. Like, he was reading off a thing like, I'm here to tell you that, I didn't kill him. And he was so mad at us,
guy.
Yeah.
but still did the accent the whole time, like, never broke from that. And we were like, just like tears coming down our eyes laughing at him being like, all right, now for dinner, I have the steak.
It's so
And we had to like be like, oh, he had the steak. Like,
Yeah.
I could
Who was the murderer?
it was so fucking obvious. It was the nurse who gave the like rich widow too much like insulin for diabetes.
Knives out.
Knives Out.
Yeah.
Classic.
But I could
Okay.
so see you being the ringleader of that.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. I'm surprised I haven't done it.
We'll book you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
A
buy
charity
you the
gala.
gift.
A charity gala for the children.
A charity gala for the children.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nailing it.
Okay.
I'm nailing it.
All right.
Okay.
I'm nailing it. Well, no, I'm nailing it for the children.
Okay.
I'm nailing it for the children. But I'm like, okay, that's the kind of. I'm not always about those, like, like a fancy.
You're not
event.
Karen Delaney.
No,
The busiest lady
my
at the gala.
mother loves that stuff.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
she is. Yeah, she's the woman at the
Is
gala.
she-
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite.
I
my
love
favorite
this
bits
about
is,
her.
is this picturing Jake's mom waving to people from across
Yes.
the room,
Yeah, that's her.
and she never lands at anyone. She goes,
Yeah.
Is she just like beautiful and tall and
Yes,
like just,
she's glamorous.
Have you ever seen your
Yeah.
mother in an opera glove?
No.
Can we make that happen?
I would love
Buy
for that
her
to happen.
some.
Yeah.
Let's do something
gonna send them to
immersive,
her,
and we
yeah.
make her wear opera gloves.
That's the immersion.
The
It's her
immersion.
just having opera gloves on
Mm-hmm.
and walking around.
Going,
yeah, going, hello. One second.
Do you channel your mother in like some of your drag characters?
Oh yeah,
the
always,
best inspo.
100%. I think, yeah, like I'm right now doing this like the Real Housewives drag
Yes.
musical, and 100%. I mean, fun house version of my mom.
Of course.
But she is, yeah,
She's a character.
she's such a character. I love her, and I love to channel her. I think a lot of, I mean, I don't know if you feel that, but like I feel like a lot of people who do drag are channeling
Yeah.
their moms.
Our
in
mothers
some
are our
way.
first like character study.
yeah.
Yes. And like so many times on like Maude and stuff, I
Mm-hmm.
pitch stuff that is like, it's always about like a mother on the edge. Not that my mother's on the edge. or
But no,
having-
but mothers on the edge are the
but
best.
I've seen her when she's gotten
comedy.
there, and that's like, I
Yeah.
mean, obviously in the moment I'm not like, ha ha ha,
Yeah.
but like later I'm like, that
That
was kind
was
of funny.
really
yeah.
funny.
Well, there's always
Yeah.
like a specificity behind it that like only you are privy to.
Yes.
So then to be able to be like, okay, yes, it's a
Yeah.
mother on the edge, but she's on the edge specifically about, they don't have any Fiber One brownies left at the grocery
Yeah.
store today, and that's the specific kind she wants. And she's about to
Yes.
cause a goddamn scene.
Yeah.
and it's like, there's always just like a little nugget. Has
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
ever like, have you ever let her in on that? That like, oh, I did this thing, or has she been like, are you doing me?
Oh,
She-
good question.
There's one sketch in particular that I'd written it and then I pitched it at Maude, and it was like, it's a woman who is like making a PB&J, or her son comes home from school and he didn't eat the PB&J, and she has a mental breakdown about it, and that is 100% inspired by my mother. And like she was like, "Am I like that?" And I was like, "No, there was like little, she'd be like,
Yo,
didn't eat your
one time
sandwich today.
when I was
and I was like that, like."
I was in high school
Yeah.
and I had a bunch of girls sleeping over, and the next morning my mother made us eggs. So sweet, right? To make us like a bunch of breakfast. But my 15-year-old ass was like, what are you putting on the eggs? Like, are you putting cheese? And she was like, yes, I'm putting Havarti cheese on the eggs. And I went, Havarti, ugh. And she went, I'll never forget. When she gets mad, she jets her.
Oh, what did that?
She goes, Havarti is rich and satisfying, and everyone loves it. And I went, and all my friends like still will quote it to this day, and everyone just went, it was a vacuum in the room, and we went, okay, we will eat it. And because we just knew she was
Yeah.
going to literally kill us with her hands if
Yeah.
we said one more thing about the
Oh
cheese.
my God, that's so funny.
Oh.
That's
But
great.
that PB&J thing felt it's the
like
same.
that, yeah.
Havarti is rich and satisfying, and everyone likes
yeah.
it.
Yeah. We put our mothers through such hell. It's like,
We do.
they do all this stuff for us, and then we're like, I'm going to make fun of you
bitches.
about it. Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
She's like, I slaved over that PB&J. And I'm like, I get it. You've done so much, and I'm complaining and not eating your sandwich because I instead bought a pizza or something,
How dare you?
It's rude.
But the way that you are physically internalizing it is very silly to me, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to ride that wave for the
Exactly.
next 30 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, one of the nothing gets me more giggly than Jake Delaney being somebody who is swallowing how much something hurts them, and is still like trying to smile through it and going, yeah.
And that is 110% from my mother. And I like also am that a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
you know what I
you
mean?
are your mother's son. Like, that's a real thing.
Very much so. And that is always the energy of like, okay. No, it's fine. It's good. Yeah. You know, that's my favorite. Because I think it's so funny, but it's also based in like the truth of how I get through things. It's just be like, okay. Yeah.
Shattering a glass.
Yeah.
You know what's super LA?
Crying in your car?
No, I was going to say canceling your plans, but that too.
Yep, that is true. But you know what's even more LA than both of those things?
What?
CVT ice cream.
Oh my God, you're so right. Those classic handheld pouches that you can just eat on the go.
I've got one right here.
Oh,
It's delicious. They come in 2 flavors, chocolate and vanilla.
that's so nice.
If you've ever tried one of CVT ice cream's
The vintage trucks?
The trucks that they have around
All around
town.
LA, so local. Those
sometimes-
trucks are more local than I am.
I'm always saying that. And I'm always saying that.
I don't know what that means, but I get it, and you get it.
Well, get this. You don't have to leave the house anymore to track down a truck. You can just pop on over to your freezer and grab one of these pouches.
Yeah, and where can we get them? Maybe I can look at cvgsoftserve.com/locator to find out.
Yep. You can find them there.
All right, the last part of our pod is listener
Okay.
mail, where I'm going to read a story from one of our listeners, and you're going to tell us some advice for them.
Okay, great.
Because, they'll need it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I love this. This is fun.
So my girlfriend planned for the 2 of us and one of her childhood friends to go to an amusement park. My girlfriend rain checked, and her friend hit me up and said that the 2 of us could still go if I wanted to. I did, so I texted my girlfriend to make sure she was cool with it that we went. Well, my girlfriend's friend and I had a ton of fun.
Is the girlfriend, is this a romantic
Yes.
girlfriend? Okay.
No, sorry,
I didn't know if
not
it was
a-
like, oh, my girlfriend's,
No, it's like a romantic.
Okay.
Well, my girlfriend's friend and I had a ton of fun together, and we decided to make a day out of it. And we also went to go see Top Gun together and spent a few hours on the boardwalk. And then she ended up buying me dinner at my favorite seafood place. Okay, this sounds like an incredible day,
date.
though.
Yeah,
That's a date.
that's a date.
For some reason, my girlfriend was pissed. Little did I know that all day she was blowing up my phone asking why she was looking at Jamie is the girlfriend's friend, looking at her friend's flirty Instagram stories about how much fun her friend and I were having together without her. She says that she didn't know the 2 of us were going to do all of that stuff and that she would have said, no, you can't do it. Still, to me, that's her problem for saying she was cool about us going to the amusement park without her. At the end of the day, all I wanted to do was hang out with a friend, and I think she was being ridiculous. What do you guys think?
Break up with her. I'm kidding.
No.
Hit her with your car, break up with her.
Hit her with your car. Hit her with your car and do it quickly. No, I think it's tricky. I understand why you would be jealous of that. Your boyfriend having like a full date with your friend. But it's
Right.
also like, what's the familiarity between the 2? Have you all been hanging out as a group for a while? And are they now like...
I
it's
get
like,
the sense they
you know,
didn't. They just met.
Okay, then I would... It's tricky.
Yeah.
Also, is this
It's tricky.
Is this a heterosexual couple or a queer couple?
I don't know.
It's a big difference.
Because if it's
If it's lesbians,
If
then
it's
like
lesbians, then I'd be more worried.
because they're gonna U-Haul it.
Yeah, they move fast.
Well, they
fall
do.
in love.
They do.
Over
They
a
fall in
seafood
love.
dinner?
Yeah,
I don't know.
over a seafood dinner. That's a lot.
I believe in I love a platonic hang. I love
Yeah.
I love a platonic date. Like I love being
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's
let's do this
true.
fun.
Yeah.
That is true.
I do too. I kind of am on the side of. I'm on the side of the boyfriend of like, well,
She overreacted.
Like she overreacted, but also all of the things. It's not like, oh, we went to see a movie and then we just like went to KFC or like it's all kind of very romantic thing. A walk on the beach or
How
what
did
was
they
it
have
on the
time?
pier?
They went to an amusement park in the morning. They went to see Top Gun in the afternoon, walked on the boardwalk, and then went to a seafood dinner.
So that is giving.
That's like 14
that's a lot.
hours.
It's
Didn't
a
wanna
lot
go
of
home.
explicitly romantic activities.
Yes.
Didn't need to post about it on social media.
No. It's like if they went to the amusement park and saw Top Gun, like that's enough.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
enough. Why are you going to walk on the boardwalk?
And then going to
Huh?
seafood after.
But also, I can understand being like, we went to this amusement park and it's like a long, like if
were all these things in the amusement park?
did you drive
That's
an
a great
hour-
question.
Did you drive like an hour
Is
and a
there
half
movie
away?
theater in? Is this
Okay,
like a
guys, is
Disney?
there a world where there can be a boardwalk, a beach, a seafood restaurant, an
Disney World.
amusement park,
Disney World.
and a movie theater, though?
Disney World.
No,
Downtown
no,
Disney.
No, but
Downtown
Disney
Disney will
doesn't
have
have a beach.
Yes, I do.
Oh wait, a beach? There's a beach.
guess
I
there-
thought
no,
it
I
was
guess
at the boardwalk.
But a boardwalk, I
They
think
have
of a beach.
but the
Disney World is
No.
on the ocean.
and the California.
It's on Lake Buena Vista.
No, but California Adventure like is designed like a boardwalk.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Kind
But
of
do they have a
vibe.
movie theater at the?
Yeah,
I
why
don't know.
not?
I don't
You
know.
can't just like go see Top Gun at Disney.
But like you could
Probably
go
not.
to, if you were at Universal, you could go to Universal City Walk after. Go on.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
but
actually could be Universal City Walk.
Geographically, I'm not seeing if it's lining up. Is this a California? We can't reveal.
We can't
We can't
reveal.
reveal. But also, like, let's say, is the theme park close? Is the theme park far away? It's like we drove an hour and a half to this theme park, and then like
Yeah.
we're already over here, and we're having fun. Let's just like have a day.
I think
Yeah.
I'd be think about your boyfriends. Think about your boyfriends being on your.
Oh,
friends.
Joey would walk into traffic if I did that to him.
Yo,
Well, I don't have a boyfriend, so I
don't
can't
either.
think of.
But can you even fathom having one?
But this is the
Imagine
thing: if it's gay men, so different.
Yeah.
I like
worse or better.
better. I'm
The
like
context,
like
I think is
like because if Kyle and I did that,
yeah, it wouldn't be weird.
but also I guess I'm not.
I
Joey's
also-
Would
friend, I'm
Joey
your
be?
friend.
I
Would Joey be
also-
upset if you went on like a
Or like
14-hour
if me
day
and
with
Joey
Jake?
did that, would you?
Not really, no. But like also like that's just like so outside of the realm because
Yeah.
you're not for like you guys aren't like friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
I just
if you
know-
guys like hit it off and like we had a full day, I'd be like, that's great.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I think. I feel like with gay men, it's a little like there's like less boundaries for better or for worse. Also,
Sure.
also like,
but-
part of me is like,
yeah.
if someone really wants, if I'm with someone and this actually happens, and then that person then goes on to like like if this really was like a date and then something happens from that, is that distressing? Yes. Is that also okay with me? Good fucking luck.
good luck.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Say goodbye to these. You know, like it's very
Say
like,
It's one of those things
goodbye.
where it's like
I'm like,
obviously
kind of-
emotionally like that is
Yeah.
upsetting, but if that's what it is, then that's what it is, and
I guess
I
cheat
think-
like go off and date.
But have you ever been in this
I
scenario?
dare you to cheat on me.
Yeah.
I dare you. Try and find something better than me.
Minus the like romance part of it. Like, let's just. Have you ever? Because I know I've been in this scenario where
Yeah.
where you get invited to a group hang with like three of your friends, and they're like, we're gonna do this one thing, and you're like, I don't really want to do this one thing, but then that one thing snowballs into a lot of other things that you would have wanted to do, but you said no to the one thing, so you didn't go. Like I've had friends be like,
Yeah.
oh, we're going to see a concert, but we ended up going to that really great sushi place we've been talking about
Yeah.
before, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I would have loved to do that, but I said no
Yeah.
to the concert. Like that to me is part of it that would bum me out. Like,
Yeah.
oh, so you saw Top Gun? We talked about seeing Top Gun. Oh, you went to that?
Oh.
You went to Red Lobster? We've been wanting to go to Red Lobster.
To me, I'd be like, well, that's my fault because
Yeah, because you said no to the first thing.
Yeah.
And also, like, if there was a conversation about seeing those things, it's like, yeah,
That's
if we had
different.
talked about it, then I'd be mad. But if we had never talked about going to Red Lobster or seeing Top
Yeah.
Gun, I'd be like,
Sounds like a great
I'd
night.
be like, where is this coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's all context.
Yeah, it's about context.
about context.
But ultimately, I would say for the boyfriend, you know, you should understand her jealousy, but you just gotta have a conversation and
Yeah.
say, hey, listen,
We're just having
I
a
love
good day.
you, and this was just platonic.
Yeah.
Or if it wasn't, if you love that girl that you went on a date with,
If you're in love after that,
you gotta
day.
break the news and be honest. Tell her.
What?
This was great.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's over.
It
I
kind of
know.
blew
Well, I knew it would
by.
happen. Like
Yeah.
when you have a friend come on, it's too fast.
It's too
Yeah.
fast. Thank you so much for coming. We love you so
Yeah.
much, and we're
I love you guys. Thank you for having me.
How can we find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram as Jake, aka Delaney. You can follow me there.
Okay.
that's about it. Really.
Tell them about the Real Housewives show.
Yeah, it's monthly, right?
Well, no, we don't know when the next day is.
Well,
but
no.
There's an Instagram for that. The Real Housewives musical.
So funny.
So fun. It's if you're a fan of the Housewives or if you're not, it's a blast.
Where is it at?
It was at Dynasty Typewriter
Okay.
last. I think we're gonna do it there again.
Great.
But we'll see.
Okay.
Go follow the account and you'll get all the updates, or follow me and I'll post.
And
the
show it
updates.
love so that the show can keep
Yes,
going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yay.
That's it.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.